Just once again, guys, we are Suburban Warfare, and my name is Andrew.
I'm Gina.
Kyle.
I'm Peter.
All right, and all four of us will be playing in this first round. It's a free-for-all, and we are going to be doing the full play-out of it with the rewards of battle, etc., which Peter will talk about in the victory conditions in just a second. And this is also going to help us determine who plays whom in the 1v1 of round 2.
Yes.
So this is anybody's game. What are your initial thoughts? Kyle, this is a free-for-all. This is pretty good for you, huh?
Yeah.
You get to kill stuff.
It's true. That's all the Beastclaws care about.
If you guys have not seen our pre-show, we highly recommend you guys watch that first. You can find a link to that below. But if not, we'll just gloss over, literally, as fast as we can, the warbands that we have previously selected. And that's going to be the case for all the other videos going forward. Yep. So we highly recommend that you check out the pre-show video, because it's just a lot of me talking.
Yeah, basically just Drew talking.
He talks a lot.
So much. Save us, please.
Help.
We're stuck here forever.
So throughout this video, we are going to show you the battlefield, show you what the scenario is like, and show you the victory conditions, talk about the war bands, and then we're going to go and play for you. And then following that, we are also going to show you our rewards of battle. Hey, that came up again. We're going to show you our rewards of battle and our new situation, because our war bands might not be different, but they might have some cool new abilities. And then we will prime you guys for the next round with who is going to go ahead and play whom.
Yep.
So without further ado, let us take a look at the battlefield. Alright, so here we have the battlefield that we will be playing with for our Trial of Champions scenario. You'll see that the battlefield's pretty set up, pretty balanced on the diagonals and across the way. And what you will also see is that there's a diamond of dice. Each of us will be deployed into a corner of the map, which is equidistant from each other. And we're going to go ahead and duke it out for initial glory on the battlefield. Peter is going to quickly cover Trial of Champions, how to do it, and what happens when you're done.
Okay, so for Trial of Champions, you go ahead and set up the battlefields. We each will go ahead and drop our armies in each of these corners. In order to win, all the victor's foes must be destroyed, or they must suffer the lowest percentage of casualties to their starting force. For example, if, at the end of the battle, one player has only suffered 25% casualties to their army, while the other had suffered 50% or more, that player would be the winner. So we're doing it a little bit differently. The third place and fourth place players get 1 glory point apiece. The second place player gets 2 glory points, and then the first place player gets 3 glory points. And then there's also a little table that we've got here. Depending on who the winner beats during the battle, they get an additional glory points. It's just this weird hodgepodge table of if Chaos beats Order, they'll get 2 glory points, or if Destruction beats anyone, they'll get an additional glory points.
So what I'm hearing is kill all the things.
Kill all the things if you're Destruction.
Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to go ahead and roll off. The winner of this roll-off gets to choose their territory, and then we will continue to the left of the winner of the roller offer to pick territories here. And we got Drew in blue, Peter in green, Gina in shiny teal, and Kyle in lime glowy yellow green.
So much green. It's just...
Alright,
Wow.
Drew's got the 6. So Drew is going... Drew is, I am. I'm gonna go ahead and pick my territory. Alright, first order of business. Gina gets to make some terrain magic. She gets her free wildwood as a part of her allegiance ability. She gets to go ahead and set down in a clump of 1 to 3 bases within 1 inch of each other. By the way, these are actually homemade. They're a work in progress, but it's already off to a great start.
Super work in progress.
Gina is actually responsible for a lot of the terrain you see here in all of our other bat reps here at Suburban Warfare. So she's... Alright, so for my territory, I'm going to go ahead and pick this corner over here. So this is going to be Drew's Destruction Corner. So to my left would be Peter, who picks next.
Oh boy, I'm going to go ahead and go with this corner right here. This is going to be Peter's Chaos Corner.
Alright, Gina.
I'm gonna stay right where I'm standing. So right
Nice,
here.
right out in the open. And Kyle.
Right here.
Alright, so the first drop I'm going to go ahead and do is my Rock Lava. He's going to be hanging out right here.
Okay. Right here.
Right here.
Good enough.
My Shaman. Right down here.
I'm going to go ahead and drop all of my clan rats in a little semicircle right over here. And there we go. There's all 20 clan rats right away.
He's going right here.
Yeah, he's going to just tuck in right over there.
Warlock Meek right in there.
Interesting. I'm gonna keep him back here, kind of in reserves a little bit. See how everything kind of pans out. All right, so here we have the finished deployment for our Trial of Champions. All 4 warbands are poised and ready to strike. We see Peter's clan rats grouped around the Screaming Bell, with Warlock Meek being meek. And then the orcs are doing something behind the building, and the trees are trying to get back to their trees. And then there's a Stonehorn. The Stalker, the Silent Predator. We'll see how it goes. This is anyone's game. So, since Kyle finished deploying first with his 1 model, he's going to go ahead and choose who has the first turn. So, Kyle, who's it going to be?
Sylvaneth.
Alright, you heard it. So this is going to be Sylvaneth, turn 1.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to cast Inspiring Presence on my hunters. Now we're going to go on to the movement phase. I am going to try to get everybody into the Wildwood, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it. So first we're going to move my hunters. They move 5 inches. Not yet. And then my Tree Lord just moves 6 inches. Just kidding. This is a Tree Lord agent, not a Tree Lord, so he actually only moves 5 inches. Okay. That's it for movement. I also don't know if I can shoot right now. They can shoot at the Rock Lava right here. Okay, so my Huntmaster actually has an ability. It adds 1 to his to hit rolls. So I have to roll him separately. So this is my Huntmaster. He has to hit on 3s. They're normally 4s. So those both make it. And then the other 2 guys, these will be 4s. So only 1. And then these are 3s. All 3. And the rend on that is -1. Damage is D3.
Alright, so being the goblins of an artillery crew, they're going to cower behind it for +1 to their save. On top of that, they are fully within cover for another +1, so now it's only +1. So they now have a 5 up. Saves both.
What about the 3rd?
Oh, there's a 3rd one.
Nah.
Let's roll a 3rd one, huh? Oh, that doesn't go through. Is that D3?
Yeah. So we're rolling these.
For 2.
2.
Alright.
Okay, so that would be the end of my shooting phase because my Tree Lord does have a shooting attack, but it's not in range of anything. So that would move us on to the charging phase. I obviously have nothing to charge, so that brings us to the battle shock phase, but I didn't lose any models, so I am done.
But Drew did.
Drew lost half a unit.
Lost 2. So this is D6 -2. Lost 1.
Ooh.
Down to my last guy.
Unfortunate.
Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and Peter, Kyle, and I are going to roll off to determine who has the next turn over here. Alright, looks like Peter will get to choose who has the next turn.
I'll go ahead and go next.
Alright, so this is going to be Chaos Skaven, turn 1.
Alright, here we are for Skaven turn 1. Starting off with my hero phase, the Screaming Bell has a really cool ability called the Peal of Doom. I roll 2d6 and consult a table and see what the heck it does. So let's see what I roll. On a 5, I get a Deafening Pale. Roll a dice for every enemy unit within range of the Peal of Doom. On a 4 or more, that unit suffers a mortal wound. So I've got a range of 13. I don't know if anything is in range at the moment. Nope, nothing's in range. So that's kind of wasted. Oh well. And then because of my artifact that I have, I get to go ahead and roll a die again. On a 5 or 6, I cast Inspiring Presence. Let's see. Hey, there's a 6. So I get to go ahead and cast Inspiring Presence. I'm going to go ahead and cast it on my clan rats. And then I also get to go ahead and cast another command ability. So I'm going to go ahead and cast the Altar of the Horned Rat. This gives +1 move and bravery to all Skaven units from your army that can see the Screaming Bell. So it's really just going to help movement and do my magic. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Crack's Call. That has a casting value of 6. And I get it on an 8. And Drew, are you within range to deny?
I sure am.
Okay.
So my Orc Shaman's going to attempt to unbind that spell. I need to show a 9. I don't do it.
Nope. Alright. So the range on Crack's Call is 18 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and cast it on your last little grot. Kill him. Open up a void underneath him, and the way that it works is I roll 2d6, and then I minus the movement, and they suffer the mortal wounds indifference. That's a 5 versus his 4 movement.
It's a movement of 5.
Oh, it's a movement of 5?
Yeah.
You bastard. No! With that 5, that does nothing. I also have my Warlock. I forgot about that. So let's go ahead and cast Mystic Shields. Nope. Not okay. Let's just do movement then. So this guy moves 4 inches plus an inch for every 3 Skaven right next to him within 1 inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4 Skaven groups that are close enough to affect him. So that puts him up to 8-inch movement. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and move the Skaven as well. We're going to go ahead and put them right over here. Alright, there we are. That is the movement for the clan rats. And then finally, my little Warlock. He's going to go ahead and boop right on over there. Yes, he did just boop, Drew. For shooting, I have nothing in range, so we're just going to go ahead and move on to charging! So my Screaming Bell, it goes ahead and charges...
Oh!
No!
Critical fail.
Okay, that's unfortunate. So let's go ahead and charge my clan rats. There we go. That is a 9-inch charge, and that is definitely going to get me in.
HD.
And there's the charge. There we are. So let's go ahead and do the pylon now. Movement. Okay, so here we are with the pylon phase. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in range. Actually, 6 from that bell ringer. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got your claw leader in there?
I've got my claw leader in there, so I get an additional attack. I've got 7 shots. Because they are 20 or more, well, at least exactly 20, they get +1 to wounds. So it's going to be 4s to hit, 3s to wound. 4s. Okay. That's 4 hits and 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds, no rend.
Alright, so my war boss on Wyvern has a 4-up save, and he has the boss shield, which allows him to re-roll. So these are 4-up re-rolling, and he's fine.
Nice.
Alright, so now he gets to swing back, starting off with his boss Choppa, which he has 6 attacks. It's going to be 3s and 3s. Ew. Alright, that's 4 hits, 3s to wound. And that's going to be 3 wounds at -1 rend.
3 wounds at -1 rend. Just 1 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so I've got my regular 6-up save. And none saved, unfortunately.
Alright, continuing on, we have his fully healthy horns, claws, and teeth, which is going to be 5 attacks on 4s and 3s. That's 2 wounds, -1, 2 damage.
Alright, so that's 4 dead.
And then last but not least, we have his barbed venomous tail. 2 attacks, 4s and 2s. 1 hit. 1 wound, and that is -1, 3 damage.
All right, 3 more dead.
At least they're inspired.
At least they're inspired.
All right, and then my shaman got pulled into combat. I just realized that.
Yep.
So he's gonna bop on in there, and he's got a stick.
Not poop, he's gonna pop.
He's got the totemic staff. Well, it's 1 attack on 4/3. No, nah, it's fine. And then the war boar's got 2 attacks, 4s and 4s. 2 hits, 2 mighty hits, and 2 1s. Good job, shaman.
Awesome. I've got an inspired unit of clan rats, so that is the end of my turn.
All right, so now what we're gonna do? Kyle and I are the last 2 remaining, so we're gonna roll off to see who takes the next turn. It's gonna be a 5 for me and a 5 for Kyle. Let's see if we can roll in the same spot. 6 for me, 5 for Kyle. Wow. I think I am going to take the next battle round. So this is going to be my turn, my hero phase. My war boss is going to cast his Wah ability on an orc unit, and that's going to be the boys back here, which allows them to make an extra attack with their melee weapon. And my shaman is going to attempt his Gaze of Gork spell. It says a casting value of 6. So let's see if it goes off first. Good, on a 7. Do you want to go ahead and unbind it with one of your models? With one of your...
Is that your only spell that you can cast?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and unbind it.
So you need
or
to
attempt to unbind
8.
it. I did it before! I can do
With
it
an
again.
11, nice. So there goes that ability. Alright, so now we are going to go ahead and move on to my movement phase. These guys are going to just get poised to strike in melee mode. Right along the edge, can't get within 3 inches, so I'm kind of stuck doing this little maneuver. They're just going to all butt up right there. And they are wogged out. And that's all we're going to do for that. So, now we're going to go on to my shooting. I do have a very crippled rock lava, who I had different plans for, but they forced my hand. I have 1 model, which means it hits on a 5 now instead of a 3. This is good. And I'm going to select the warlock right here. I don't have to have line of sight. So this is going to be a 5 and a 3. Now it hits.
Wow.
Okay. 3 to wound. No. Cool. Good stuff. Alright, and then we're going to go on to my charge phase. My boys are going to charge. I need a 3 at least. With a 6. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and slide these guys in. I will be back as soon as I'm done. And, oh, I forgot to mention, he's going to use his command trait, the Rock Eye, on these guys since they're the only ones in... Actually, I'm going to use the Rock Eye ability on him. Just, I don't know what's going to happen, so I get +1 to my hit rolls against that thing. I'm going to have 1 attack each, +1, so that's going to be 2 attacks, math. So there's going to be 16 +1 for my champion. And these are going to be 4s and 4s. Okay. Alright, 4s to wound. Alright, there's 3 wounds at -1 rend.
Alright, just 1 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so I get my regular 6 up. That's 2 saved. Wonderful.
Nice.
So 1 dies. Whoop. Alright. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing back. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have 6 of them swing at your boys, and then the other 3 swing at your leader. Yep. Alright, so we've got 2, 4, 6, plus my 1 because of my claw leader. So that's going to go ahead and swing at your boys.
You have 4s and 4s now?
4s and 4s.
Nice.
Wonderful. And 4s. And that
3.
is 3 hits, no rend.
And they have a 5-up re-rolling in combat. Save 2. No, so I lose 1.
I've got my other 3 against your wyvern, 4s and 4s. There's only 1 hit and 1 wound.
4 of re-rolling. Fine.
Awesome.
Alright. I don't know why I didn't attack with him first, because reasons. So I got 6 attacks with the boss choppa. These are going to be 3s and 3s. That's why. 3s to wound. That's 2 wounds at -1, 1 damage.
Alright, so I've got my regular 6s. Nope, 2 dead.
And full health, venomous horns, claws, and teeth first with 5 attacks on 4s and 3s. 1 hit. 1 wound, -1, 2 damage.
So that's 2 more dead.
And then the wyvern's barbed venomous tail. This is going to be 2 attacks on 4s and 2s. 1 hit. 2s to wound. Good, and that's good for 3 damage. -1.
And 3 dead.
You got 1 more.
You said 3 damage.
Yeah,
I said 3 dead.
right. There's 1 more guy.
I've got 1 guy left.
Oh, 2. 2. Good. That's still a thing. Alright. And then that's actually going to be it because my shaman is now no longer in combat. So Battle Shock, you're inspired. My orcs have a bravery of 7 right now because they are within 3 inches of an enemy. And so that means I actually cannot fail my Battle Shock test.
Yeah.
So now this is going to go on to, finally, Beastclaw Raiders, turn 1.
Alright, so hero phase, we're gonna use Everwinter's Blessing. 6, that does not benefit me at all right now because I'm not within 3 inches of anyone, so I'm gonna use Everwinter's Master, my Legion's ability, to re-roll it. Got a 5, still doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so we're gonna go on to movement phase. And I'm gonna go ahead and run him 5 inches, so he will have a total move of 17 inches. So that's the end of the movement phase. Shooting phase, he does not have any shooting. Charge, not in range to charge anyone. And Battle Shock, wasn't even in combat. So that's going to be the end of the Beastclaw Raiders first battle round. And the end of Battle Round 1.
Alright, so as you can see, we've got the trees, the Sylvaneth are heading towards their wildwood. Orcs already just started tangling up with the Skaven, and the Beastclaw Raiders are looming in the distance. So now what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll off for the top of Battle Round 2. Let's get everybody right up over here. Alright, we got Beastclaw Raiders with the 6. So Kyle, who's going to have the first turn of Battle Round 2?
I will actually take it.
Alright, so this is going to be Beastclaw Raiders, turn 2.
Alright, so hero phase, Everwinter's Blessing again. 6 again does not help me. We're gonna re-roll with Everwinter's Master. 1, we'll keep it. That means that I get to re-roll save rolls of 1. We're gonna go into the movement phase then. And I am gonna run him again for 6 inches. So he's gonna have a total move of 18 inches.
Not excited at all.
Alright, so that is the end of movement phase. Going on to shooting phase, I do not have any shooting. Charge phase, I'm not in range to charge anyone. And Battle Shock phase, wasn't in combat. So that will be the end of Beastclaw Raiders turn number 2. And so we will once again roll off to see who gets to choose the next turn. It's going to be between Drew, Gina, and Peter. And Gina gets to choose with a 6.
No, I get to choose.
Oh, sorry, that was the green dice. Peter gets to choose.
You're all similar, though.
Do I really want to give to Drew? I don't think I'm going to give it to Drew. No, I will go ahead and take the next battle round.
Alright, so this is going to be Skaven, turn 2.
Turn 2. So we're going to go ahead and start off with my hero phase. I'm going to go ahead and do my Peel of Doom. What do I get? A 8.
And
8 means that I get Apocalyptic Doom. Roll a dice for every enemy unit within range of the Peel of Doom. On a 4 or more, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds. So that is 13 inches. You were 13 inches away, Kyle, right?
I was 14.
Oh, you're 14?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So let's go ahead and start off with your Rock Lava. Alright, 4.
But still hit.
That's D3 mortal wounds.
The rock lobber is now down to 1 wound.
Alright. Is that part of the that's part of the unit, right?
There's the crew in the war machine.
Oh.
Okay, then you get to do the crew then.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
No. Alright, now you're Shaman. 4 up. That's a hit. D3. Just 1.
Down to 4.
Wayne. Nope. And your boys. Nope. Alright, and now we're going to go ahead and do our magic. Crack's Call. Casting on a 6. 11.
Boy.
No.
No.
Don't want to
Alright.
try? He still has another wizard.
Let's go ahead and do it on your boys right there. Let's see what the power is. Wow. Okay.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mystic Shield on my Screaming Bell. Okay, that was a 6.
and I'm all the way over here.
Alright, I need to show a 7. Suck it. No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to say suck it on camera, but yeah!
Neat.
Neat.
Neato.
No.
Oh, yeah, my one's cocked.
No.
Okay. So movement phase. I have a relatively simple movement phase now. Just move him there. And then move this guy here. And then shooting phase. I've got a 9-inch shot. So I'm just going to go ahead and shoot into the boys right there. It's a 4 to hit and 3 to wound, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, 3 to hit, 4 to wound. Let's see, what do we got here? 3 hit a hit. And cocked. That's a 1. That's unfortunate. Alright. It was cocked. And now charging. I'm going to have my Screaming Bell go ahead and charge. And it's in with 9 inches. And just put it in right there. And then my Warlock is going to go ahead and charge. 6 inches, not enough. Alright, there it goes. And there goes my binder. Alright, piling in. I'm going to have my Screaming Bell go ahead and swing first. So I've got my Warpstone Staff with 3 attacks, 4s to hit and 4s to wound. That's 2 hits. And 1 wound at a -1 rend.
Alright, this is a 6-up re-rolling. No? On the boys?
On the boys.
There we go.
Wow. Okay. And then I've got my Rat Ogre's Claws, 4 attacks.
He looks a little busy.
4s to hit, 3s to wound.
Wow.
There we go. And 3s. Of course. Just 1.
You have a rend?
-1 rend.
Alright, this is a 6-up re-rolling again. That's not it. And neither is that.
And that's 2 damage.
Gonna pull him and that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
Alright, and then my Rusty Wheels and Spikes, D6 attacks, 4 attacks, with 2 to hit and 3 to wound. There's the hits. And 3s to wound. 3 wounds.
And what?
No rend.
No rend. So these are 5-up re-rolling. 2 good. 1 good. 2 good. How much damage?
Just 1 damage.
All right. Move that guy off the back. All right, is that all you got?
Yep, that's all I've got with him.
Start with the boys first. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in there now. So I got 5 attacks. Well, they're still wogs, so they get 10. 5, 10, plus 1 for the champion. And this is 4s and 4s. Yuck.
Ooh.
1 wound to -1.
All right.
1 damage.
So I get my regular 6-up save. Nope. So 1 dead. Alright, and then I've got my Claw Leader. He's going to go ahead and swing at the boys with 4s and 4s. Nope, nothing. Alright, and then all that's left is Wayne, I think.
All right, so Wayne is in range of that, but my war boss is not. So my war boss has to put all of his attacks into here, and then Wayne is going to go into the Screaming Bell. So my war boss's name is Garth, by the way. So he has his 6 attacks, which is 3s and 3s on the Clan Rat. That is 2 wounds at -1 with 1 damage.
Okay, so I get 6-up saves, and saved 1, missed 1.
Alright, so the last Clan Rat's gone, and now I have, again, 5 attacks with the Horns, Claws, and Teeth against the Screaming Bell. This is going to be 4s and 3s. 3s and 3s because of Rock Eye. Alright, that's 4 hits. 3s to wound. 2 wounds at -1.
-1. Alright, so I've got usually a regular save of 4, so it's going up to 5. Nope, that's
2 damage apiece.
2 damage apiece. Alright, so I'll take 4 damage altogether.
Alright, and then he has the Barbed Venomous Tail. He's got 2 attacks on 3s and 2s now because of Rock Eye. Good. And then 2s to wound. Nope, and then that is -1.
-1, alright, 5 up again. And we're good.
Alright. So that is going to be all the attacks from there. My Shaman, again, is not close enough to pile in. And Battle Shock. I D6 -4 for my boys now. Good, so we are fine. Alright, so now we are going to just... Gina and I are going to roll off for the next turn. That's going to be over here. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Who would you like to have the next turn?
I will take it.
Alright.
Okay. His command, my Tree Lord Ancient has a command ability called Heed the Spirit Song, which essentially gives a Sylvaneth unit 10 inches from him to reroll save rolls of 1. So he's gonna give that to the hunters. And then I am going to cast Mystic Shield, which will be on a 6. That goes off. He's going to Mystic Shield the hunters. And that will conclude my hero phase. As last stated, my ancient moves 5 inches, and I'm actually going to also run him because his shooting attack isn't very far. So he's going to go 6 inches now. And that will put him in the Wildwood. And then my hunters, I'm going to just move them their regular 5 inches. Which also gets them into the Wildwood. And that will conclude my movement phase. Shooting, I don't think anything's in range besides this rock lava that's got one
One wound.
one guy hanging out.
One
with
guy,
him.
1 wound.
Well, it was in range last time, so it's definitely in range now. Because it's the only thing I can shoot at, I'm going to shoot at it.
The lava or the crew?
The lava.
Okay.
So as I said before, I'm gonna do my great bows. My Huntmaster gets +1 to his to hit, so I'm gonna roll that first. That'll be 3s. They're regularly 4s, and that both those go off. These will be 4s for the regular guys. Yep, and then these are 3s. So just 2.
At -1, the rock lava itself normally has a 4-up, but goes to a 3-up in cover, so now he has his regular 4-up. And it's dead with the double. And that's my second double one this game.
Jeez.
Sorry. Okay. So that will conclude my shooting phase. End of Sylvaneth turn 2.
Alright, guys. It is now going to be the destruction turn 2. My hero phase. He is again going to use his command trait Rock Eye on the Screaming Bell. Give the Wog command ability to this unit of boys. And magic. I cannot see the Warlock Engineer for the Gaze of Gork, so I'm just going to go for a regular Arcane Bolt on the Screaming Bell. I need a 5. With a 10.
Attempt to deny.
Oh, so that's going to be D3 mortal wounds to the Screaming Bell. For 3.
Okay. So I'm up to 7.
Alright, so now we're going to go on to my movement phase. My Wyvern and my boys are still stuck in, but my Boar is gravy. So he's just going to hop up 3 and then come out right over here. That's about, go a little bit further. So there, he's going to just go over here and chill, because he's my last little guy. And then we're going to go ahead and do some combat. So Wayne is actually going to finally pile in to get some swings with Garth's thingy thing. Full strength, he's going to go with 6 attacks on 2s and 3s now. Alright, those are 6 hits, 3s to wound. Cocked. Alright,
Was that cocked?
Yeah, one was.
That's going to be 5 wounds at -1.
5 wounds? Alright, -1, so I go to a 5-up save.
1 damage apiece.
And so I'll take 4 more damage. I'm up to 11.
Alright, so I got Horns, Claws, and Teeth, which is now, it's still 5 attacks, and this is going to be 3s and 3s. Okay. That is 3 wounds at -1 rend.
Alright, 5s again.
And
Nope.
that's 2 damage apiece.
And he's dead.
Alright, so it leaves Warlock Meek back from Shadespire to defend the Skaven in this battle. Alright, so that is going to be the end of battle round 2. So now we are all 4. If 4 of us are still in this, we are going to roll off for the top, for the choice for battle round 3.
6!
Alright, 6 going to Peter. Peter, who's going to take the first turn?
Skaven!
Alright, we're going to go ahead to Skaven, turn 3.
Alright. I don't really have much to do. Let's go ahead and cast some magic. Warlock is going to go ahead and cast Warp Lightning with his Warp Lightning Accumulator. So it's got a regular casting value of 5. 11!
Might as well.
Want to deny?
Boxcars, here we go.
Oh!
So close.
Alright, so that will hit... He's got way too many wounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many does he have?
12.
Okay. How many does he have?
4.
4. I'm going to go ahead and have it go on your boys. D6 damage, 5 damage.
Later, taters.
Bye.
Alright, and then moving. Let's go ahead and scuttle him on over this way.
Right in the way of the Stonehorn.
Right in the way of the Stonehorn. And then I'm going to have him shoot his Warp Lock pistol at your shaman. 3 and 4. Nope. All right.
I think he sees the writing on the walls.
Time to charge. Warlock Meek isn't so meek when it comes down to it. 7.
Is this a shot? A wizard off?
It's a wizard off.
Okay.
That gets me 4 and then 3 up. That gets me right in. Right there. Alright, so I do believe I only have my Warpstone Augmented Blade. Yes, my Warlock Augmented Blade. I've got 1 attack at 4 and 3.
Meanwhile.
There's 1 and a 3. Nope. Alright.
Alright, my shaman gets to bop him on the head with his stick. This is a 4 and a 3. Nah.
Nope.
But the boars get 2 attacks on 4s. Alright.
Oh.
1 wound, no rend.
No rends? Alright, I've got a regular 5-up save, which goes to 4-up and cover, so 50-50. Alright, awesome. Saved.
Good fight, good fight.
Great fight.
Alright, I have Battle Shock, because reasons. I have a Bravery of 5, so I literally he just leaves. Later. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
So there we go. So now that was the end of the Skaven turn, so now we're the 3 of us. Kyle, Gina, and I will roll off for priority turn 3. 5s. Okay, so Gina and I will go again. Alright. Gina's gonna have the next turn. So this is going to be Sylvaneth, turn 3.
Yeah, cool. Alright. So, starting off with our hero phase. I really can't use my Tree Lord spell because no one's near me right now, so I'm just gonna attempt to cast Mystic Shield again, which goes off on a 6. And it does, so he's gonna cast Mystic Shield onto the hunters. And then his command ability, which gives re-rolls to saves. Heed the Spirit Song, I'm also going to give to the hunters because they are within 10 inches of him. And then on to my movement phase. Gotta move my hunters, they're regular 5 inches. And then I'm going to run and move my Tree Lord again. So he moves 5 plus 5, 10 inches. Okay, and that concludes my movement. So back to shooting. I'm not thinking that anybody's within range or in the line of sight of me besides this poor
Stonehorn.
He might be. Ooh, he is. I will do that then. With the great bows, I'm gonna roll the Huntmaster first. Those are 3s. So 2 of them. These are 4s for the regular hunters. No, they're not. That was awful. And then these are all 3s again. 2.
-1 rend, so I'm saving on a 4-up. Bull save.
Good try. Way to go, guys. So that concludes my shooting phase. I still can't charge anybody, and I still don't need to take Battle Shock, so that is end of Sylvaneth turn 3.
Alright, last priority of turn 3. 5 on 4, so this is I'm gonna go ahead and take the next turn. So this is going to be Destruction Orcs turn 3. Alright, going into my hero phase, I'm actually going to go ahead and give Wog to the Shaman. And do Rock Eye on the Warlock Engineer, because 12 inches, whatever. And gonna go ahead and cast Mystic Shield on a 6. So on a 9, you want to go ahead and unbind?
Yeah,
or
let's go ahead and
attempt
try.
to?
Attempt. So I gotta show a 10? No.
Alright, I'm gonna put that Mystic Shield onto Wayne. Wayne is now saving on a 3-up. And I'm going to go ahead onto my movement phase. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and retreat my shaman.
Run away.
Who's just going to go down to here. Because boars can scale buildings. And
They can jump high.
that is going to be basically it. I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna go ahead and charge with Wayne, and he's gonna just fly in up here. All right, so that's how we're gonna finish my charge. Everything's within range. I just don't like him resting like that, so we're gonna go there. I got 6 attacks with the boss choppa. These are now 2s and 3s because of Rock Eye.
That's gonna suck.
Everything hits. And these are going to be 3s to wound at -1, so 3 wounds.
All right, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stay at my regular. What was it? 5-up save? Yeah, regular 5-up save. Just 2 wounds or 3 wounds?
3.
3 wounds. 3 wounds at a 5-up save. Nope.
1 damage.
1 damage.
And then I have my horns, claws, and teeth, which are now 3s and 3s. Ew.
Ooh.
2 hits, 3s to wound. 1 wound at -1.
All right, so I've got a regular 5-up save. Hey, it's saved.
And then the barbed venomous tail, which is again on 3s and 2s.
Miss. Come
2 to
on.
wounds. Wounds -1.
All right, 5-up save. Oh! I saved it. All right. Oh wait, does that mean I get to attack back?
Yeah.
I get to attack back. 1 attack with 4 to hit. Nope.
Well, that was a good turn. Good job, Wayne and Garth.
High five, Warlock Meek.
So there's that.
Way to stay meek. All right.
So now it's going to go. That's the end of my turn. We're gonna now move on to Beastclaw Raiders, turn 3.
Alright, so we're going to cast Everwinter's Blessing. There's the 4 I was looking for last time. Allows me to automatically move 3 inches. Alright. And then that brings us to the movement phase. I'm going to run him again, 'cause that's all he does. He's going to run 5 more inches.
He is hoofing it.
Is that because he's got hooves? You're basically the Han Solo of our campaign right now.
You mean Han Solo?
Han Solo.
Hand solo.
That's getting edited.
Hand.
Nah, leave it in.
Hand Solo.
Alright, and now that's the end of movement. I don't have shooting. We're going to go on to the charging phase. Because of his ability, Earth-Shattering Charge, if Frostlord on Stonehorn is within 12 inches of any enemy models at the start of your charge phase, it must attempt a charge, even if it ran in the movement phase. I'm going to attempt a charge.
Uh-oh. That's cocked. Reroll that.
Yeah.
You just need it. You need it too.
Oh! Oh, wow.
Tough.
Just knock the barricade over.
I mean,
To the barricade!
sounds about right.
Whoa.
Alright, because he's a monster and a hero, he is also not affected by the whole charging onto Wildwood doodad. Because that would be really weird if your Stonehorn just disappeared.
To finish Earth-Shattering Charge, after a model completes its charge move, pick an enemy unit within 1 inch. That unit suffers D6 mortal wounds.
Oh, boy.
6.
Ooh!
The big
The
one.
worst.
We're going to go on with the Frost Spear. It's going to hit on 3s, wound on 3s. This is going to be 2 with a -1 rend.
Okay. So that would be a. He's regularly has a 3-up save. He's in cover, which puts it 2-up with a -1 rend, puts it back at 3-up. 2, you said?
Yep.
Okay. And so he gets 1. What's the damage on that?
3.
Frick. NA. Okay.
Punches and kicks. 3 attacks on 3s and 3s again. 2 hit. No rend.
Okay, so that puts me at a 2-up. Those are fine.
Save. Stonehorn's horns, because he hasn't suffered any wounds yet, he's going to get 6 attacks with those. These are going to hit on 4s and 3s. All but 2 hit. And we got 4 hit for -2 rend.
Okay. So, 4 up. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is 3 damage apiece.
So, bye. And bye. Say goodbye to the ancient, everybody. Because he's not here now.
Why?
And that
Yes.
is the end of Beastclaw Raiders turn number 3.
Okay.
See you later, Gwynifred.
Bye.
Well, this is tumultuous. We're gonna now go out and roll for priority of battle round 4. There's 2 more battle rounds remaining, so if anybody still has stuff alive, we have to do this weird casualty math, and that's not fun. So let's kill things.
Die!
Oh boy, I'm sorry that I rolled that like that.
All right, the 5s will have it. Destruction, am I right?
Alright, so I have
Lord.
priority. I guess I'll go again.
Great.
Everwinter's Blessing. 3. I'm actually gonna re-roll that. Looking for the 1 or the 2. Didn't get it. Alright, so we get to move 3 inches. Alright. Movement phase. Not gonna move. Charging phase. We're gonna attempt to charge. Definitely got it. Alright. And then D6 mortal wounds. 1.
I'll take that. I will take it.
All right, who's gonna swing first?
Me. Frostbeer. 4 attacks, 3s and 3s. So 2 hit,
To wound.
or 2 wound.
Okay. Okay, so usually they're 4 up. Am I correct? Yep, 4 up safe. They're in cover, so it's a 3 up. Is there any rend on that card?
-1.
-1, so that puts them back at a 4 up, but they were Mystic shielded, so they're back at a 3 up. So 2 3 ups, 1.
For
What's the
3
damage?
damage.
So this guy is just hanging on by a thread here, everybody.
Punches and kicks are going to be 3s and 3s, 3 attacks. All 3 hit.
No.
1 hits.
Okay.
No rend.
So no run, so
You're
4
at-
up, so now I'm at 2 up. Yes, I'm good.
The horns are still going to have 6 attacks. These are going to be 4s and 3s. 3 of them are going to wound. -2 rend on the horns.
Okay. Puts us at 6, so I've washed 4. Yeah, well, I was gonna get there with my words, but 4. 4 ups. And, oh, okay.
Ooh.
Only 1.
3 damage.
3 damage, so this guy is goodbye. And 2 on him.
Alright, and then Stonehorn's Crushing Hooves are going to be D6 number of attacks. 4. These are going to hit on 3s and 2s. 3 hit. In my hand. All 3 are going to wound. That's a -1 rend.
Okay. 3. You say 3?
Mhm.
So that puts me at 3s again. Yes. 1.
This is going to be D3 wounds.
Damn.
6. So 3.
So 3.
Oh,
So
man.
that's one more hunter. I got one guy, guys. Okay. Tell your stone horn. Just
I see why it gets no followers.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack back with my Uno hunter. He gets an +1 on his to hit. His quiverling is going to attack. Those are usually 4s and 4s, but because he is the Huntmaster, it'll be 3s and 4s. So these are 3s. These are 4s. Cool. There's 2. No rend. 1 damage.
Save on a 3. Bull save.
And trample underfoot.
Yep, and then the hunters also have this ability called Trample Underfoot. Any unit within 1 inch of them, if you get a result of 4 or more, that unit suffers a mortal wound. So there's only 1 hunter, and it is a 4. You have 1 wound on this guy. Does he have 12 here? You can use this if you want.
It's 13, but we'll replace it in a second.
Done. Well, Kyle,
Alright.
when it suffers its 13th wound, you won't need the 12-sided die.
I want my D20 out there.
Okay.
He likes the D20.
All right, so that was the end of the Beastclaw Raiders' turn. That was nuts.
Devastating, some might
A
say.
little bit.
Battle shock?
Hunters, what's your bravery?
7.
7. You lost 2, so you don't roll a 6.
Watch me roll.
Watch me roll.
Hey. Not
They're good.
Color.
Close.
6.
So now we're gonna roll off for priority. Turn 4 between Gina, Peter, and I.
Die!
It's one better than last time.
Live. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Gina, who's gonna take the next turn?
I guess I'll take it and get my world rocked, but why stop the inevitable, you know?
All right, so this
You
is
could
Sylvan.
defer it and
Syl-
stayed in once, come in 3rd instead of 4th.
Okay, so this is Sylvaneth. Turn 4.
Yeah, but whatever. Okay. So I cannot do anything in the hero phase because so
Your hero's dead.
he is. So we are going to go straight on to shooting. That will be 2 attacks. 3s and 3s because he is the Huntmaster. So, okay, he get 1. That is a
Minus
negative
1
1
rend.
rend.
So I'm saving on a 4. Got it.
Ew. Okay, well that was useful shooting. And
Point blank range.
that's good. So now, because of that, we're not going to be charging, and we will be going on to combat. I will go first. Actually, the quiverlings will go first, and then I will die. So here are 3s and 4s. Okay, 1, no run.
Saving on a 3.
Oh,
Ooh.
the Quiverlings.
Those little quiverlings, guys. It's important.
All right,
Scratching you to
Okay,
death.
and
see ya.
bye.
Okay, Frost Spear, 4 attacks hitting on 3s and 3s. One at a -1 rend.
Okay, so still Mystic Shielded. So we're, and then I'm in cover, so I'm at a 3 still. Okay, yeah.
The punches and kicks, 3s and 3s. Snake eyes. The horns.
Wow.
Horns still have
Tired from running
6
across
attacks.
the map.
Yeah.
4s and 3s.
Oh! Oh my.
Alariel is watching from afar on this hunter, I'm telling you.
Stone horns crushing hooves,
Until
D6 number of attacks.
Oh.
3s and 2s.
Oh.
That's fine.
-1 rend.
Okay, so that puts me at 3s again. 2. And they're both good!
Oh, man.
This hunter is hanging in there, everybody.
Alright, so that
is a miracle.
Trample underfoot.
Trample underfoot.
Good. Cock.
Cocked. So cocked, I'm sorry. Yeah! One more mortal wound for this guy.
It's Huntmaster.
Slowly but surely.
Alright, so the 2 people that have been scrapping it out are now going to go for priority of turn 4.
Die! 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 Die!
Oh. Alright.
Finally. Okay. I have no idea what I'm gonna do.
So this is going to be Skaven, turn 4.
I am gonna go ahead and cast Mystic Shield.
Judging you.
Unless... just barely within 18.
Help.
Is Chaos going to heed the Sylvaneth call?
Like, my hunter is just so
Alright,
confused.
attempt the Warp Lightning Accumulator of Warp Lightning.
Oh, wow. He's going big.
Go big or go home. 5. That's an 8.
I'm not going to attempt to unbind that.
Okay. I will go ahead and target the Stonehorn.
That's D6.
D6 damage and 3 damage.
Divided by
So
2.
it's 2 damage.
It's 1.5. Oof. Woof.
So if I run to the middle of the ruins, can you still get me?
You have to get outside of 3 inches. Well, you can retreat over here, and you'd still be in cover.
Yeah.
If you want to save your arse.
Because I want to see if I can save myself. Okay, yeah. I'm going to retreat and run. Because you can run retreat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. You can only do your normal move.
Oh, just normal move?
As long as it gets you outside of 3 inches.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and go 6 inches away. So basically, I get over here. See if I can cower in the ruins.
Well, remember, this is sitting here.
Yeah.
No, because I moved him in. He doesn't have to be base to base. Everything was in range. That's
Yeah,
the size of
from
the model.
Okay.
Alright, last but not least, I've been having horrible luck with 4th turn. This is going to be Destruction, turn 4. So the first thing we are going to do is cast Arcane Bolt
But I've taken the 4th turn.
from my Shaman. See, I need a 5. Good on a 6. Peter, you can no longer see me. So I'm going to target the Stonehorn for D3. And that's going to be another 2. Well, 3 divided by 2. Okay, and for my command ability, I can't see anybody to use Rock Eye, but I'm going to give Wah to the Shaman, if that's reasons. And I'm going to go ahead and move. So, this guy's got a 12-inch range.
Because he's still full health. Way to go, Warlock Meek.
Win!
And my Shaman's gonna chill. This guy's gonna chill. And I think that is going to be it for my movement. I just need to nail this charge. Looks like a 6-inch charge? Maybe 5? We'll see. I'm really nervous. Here we go. There we go.
9 inches.
Alright. So Wayne's gonna come in and, like, not really save the Kurnoth Hunter, because, like, he doesn't give any, but, like, do his own thing. Because it's a destruction turf situation. So we're gonna
proper meal.
start off with Garth on top with the Boss Choppa. This is going to be 3s and 3s. You. But 6s, though. Ooh.
Ooh.
2 wounds minus 1.
So saving on 4s.
Oh. Alright. Stonehorn ain't playing. Horns, claws, and teeth. 4s and 3s. Okay. Alright, that's a wound at minus 1.
Saving on 4 again.
Okay. And Barbed Venomous Tail on 4s and 2s. Okay.
He's just gonna turn around and smack you so hard.
Alright.
Frost Spear is going to be on 3s and 3s.
Who are you targeting?
Because you gotta go ahead
That's
and
true.
separate your attacks
all
right
of
now.
your attacks.
True.
He's gonna have a think. We'll be right back.
Alright, so we're actually going to put all of our attacks into the Hunter. We're going to start with the Frost Spear on 3s and 3s. I'll hit. 1 wound, minus 1 rend.
And you're no longer Mystic Shielded, so you're on a 4.
I am on a 4. No.
3 damage.
Oh,
Bye.
Punches and kicks are going to be 3s and 3s again. Both hit, or both wound, no rend, so you're on a 3. 1 damage. The horns are down to 4 attacks on 4s and 3s.
oh goodness. Oh,
Ugh.
3 wounds, minus 2 rend.
5 up. Yeah.
4?
Of them.
3.
Ooh!
Ugh.
Dead.
Still dead. He's still
Dang, that was
dead.
a valiant fight.
George was trying it. He was trying it.
Alright, so Sylvaneth are wiped out going into battle round 5. So at the top, we're gonna go for priority at the top of battle round 5. Oh boy, here we go.
die!
No! Alright, who's gonna have the first turn, Peter?
Me.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and
So this is going to
Warp.
be Skaven, turn 5.
okay. So this is gonna be Skaven turn 5. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Warp Power Accumulator, Warp Lightning. Need a 5. No. So that automatically causes a wound, if I'm not mistaken. So I suffer a mortal wound because of that. So I go up to 4.
PSA kids, never play with black magic.
Never play with black magic. Alright, and now here we are. I'm going to go ahead and jump him up here. Turn around.
Oh no!
Yes!
To the back of the skull!
No, not the rock lava crew. He wasn't ready.
What did
4
he
to
ever
hit.
do to you?
No, 3 to hit. 4 to wound. 1 shot. 3 to hit.
Oh no!
4 to wound. No! But he's going to go ahead and charge anyway.
What?
Yes! Alright. Say your prayers, Rock Lava crew.
Rock lobster.
So 4 to hit, 3 to wound. 4 and a 3. Yes! At a -1 rend.
No!
Yes! Wait,
Wait,
he doesn't have a
oh,
save?
he's in
He's
cover.
in
He has
cover.
a 6 up. He's got a 6 up, people. This is it. This is it right here. Damn.
No.
What a bang. He dropped the rock on his head. Alright, oh crap.
And that is the end of Skaven.
Kyle gets to attack next.
Oh, that's right. Because there's still an ongoing battle, so the Beastclaw Raiders go ahead and attack next.
Alright. Frost Spear. 3s and 3s. 1 hits, or 1 wounds.
Alright, he's got
-1 rend.
5 up re-rolling. Nope. Re-rolling. Nope.
3 damage. Punches and kicks are going to be 3s and 3s. 1 wound, no rend.
Alright, I got my 4 up, re-rolling. Re-rolling. Okay.
1 damage.
Alright, up to 4.
Horns. 4 attacks right now, 4s and 3s. Both hit, -2, or both wound, -2 rend.
Alright, so this is going to be 6s, re-rolling. Get 2 wounds. Nope, re-rolling. 1 6, 1 goes through.
3 damage.
Alright, we are up to 7.
And then D6 number of attacks from the crushing hooves. 6. These are going to be on 3s and 3s.
Ooh.
Alright, let's see what's left of Wayne.
He's had his wings chopped off and his tail is
He's
now
on
a
his
shish kebab.
second to last bracket. I still have full strength on my boss. Alright. This is going to be 3s and 3s. Yuck.
Ooh.
That's average. That's not. 2 wounds, -1.
Saving on 4s.
1 damage. I now have 2 attacks with my horns, claws, and teeth on 4s and 3s. 1 hit. Nah, wound. And I have 2 attacks on my barbed venomous tail, which is now on a 4/5. 2 hits. 2 wounds, -1.
Saving on 4s.
Alright, these are 3 damage apiece, so that's 2 damage apiece. And if I wound on my barbed venomous tail but is not slain, roll a dice at the end of the turn. On a 4 or more, that model suffers a mortal wound. So this is the end of the turn, there's no more combat. On a 4 up, it suffers another mortal. That's another mortal wound.
Died from the poison.
I helped. I did.
You did how much damage to it?
I don't know, like 3 or 4.
More than that. What was it?
No, because
Yeah, never mind.
It got to 5 with Andrew. It was like a 2 or a 3.
Alright, so Drew's turn by default.
Okay.
Yeah.
Destruction, turn 5. Alright, so I'm going to use my rock eye ability. He's not really looking at him, but like there's like an eye of rock that's, yep.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go ahead and move. What's a good 3 inches? Do you ever like pretend like he's actually like flying up here or something?
Sure.
I don't know. Whatever. Yep, he's there. And he's got a 9-inch move now, so he's just going to go up 6, outside of 3. 7 wounds on him. Wayne's going to charge.
Double ones?
Well, what are we saying? Is that in or no?
I'd say that's in.
Yeah, because
Because he was on the edge. He's flying.
He's flying, so he was 3 inches away.
Oh boy, Meek.
There, he can stay. And just for fun, my shaman goes in 2. Starting with Wayne, he has the boss choppa, Garth, sorry. 6 attacks on 2s and 3s.
Oh boy.
3s to wound. That's 3 wounds at -1, but so scrubs your cover.
Dead. Oh!
Almost.
Almost. Yeah.
Okay. So at the end of a grueling 5 battle round, the Destruction Warband emerges victorious. What we're going to do right now is we are going to quickly sum up the way we are going to generate the rewards of battle for each of us, and then we're going to go ahead and just tell you how we are going to show the next couple of rounds. So we'll be right back in just a second. Okay, so for the Destruction Warband, we're going to roll for our random reward of battle. D3, 1 is a follower, 2 is a champion reward, and 3 is a follower reward. So that is a 4, which is going to be a champion's reward. Not ideal, but we'll make it work. And then we're going to D6 it from there. So that's the followers rewards. We're going to go ahead and take a look. at the Orc. There's different ones for Grots, Ogres, and Orc champions. So we're going to D6 and see what we get. So a 2. My champion now has Bellowing Battle Cry, which allows me to, once per battle, can add 1 to the hit rolls for your champion and all units from your warband for the rest of the turn. That's kind of neat. Alright, not ideal, but got a pretty good glory point lead, so we'll see what the other warbands can drum up for their rewards of battle.
Alright, so here we are with the Skaven roll. Let's see what I get with my reward of battle. And I got a 1. There we go. So that is a follower that I get to go ahead and pick up. Let's see which table I want to go off of. I could go off of the Elite Retinue Followers table, but I will actually go ahead and pick up some extra, just regular Retinue Followers. So, because of the way that our table is set up for Skaven, let's just go ahead and roll. And we got a 4. So off of this 4th row, I can either take 10 Storm Vermin, 3 Warplock Jezzails, 2 Red Ogres, or 10 Night Runners. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up 10 Storm Vermin for our next round. Alright, and now that is it for Skaven today.
Yeah.
Okay, I am back to roll for my Sylvaneth, so let's see what kind of reward I get. 3, but it's a 2, right?
Yes, a 2, so that's a champion.
So I get a champion reward, which is
You're 2d6.
2d6. Where's my D? Got it. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna roll 2d6 for my champion reward here. I got a 7, which is Unnatural Swiftness, which adds 2 to all runner charge rolls I make for my champion, which kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie.
He's slow, he needs it.
Alright, so we are going to roll for the battle reward for the Beastclaw Raiders. Now, because I did not have the option to take any followers, we're going to do a special circumstance where I cannot roll for a follower reward. I can only roll for a champion reward or gaining followers. So we're going to roll it on a D2. 1 through 3 are going to be for gaining additional followers, and 4 through 6 are going to be the champion reward. And it's a 4, so we're going to get the champion reward. 2d6 falls off the table. 7. Massive bulk. Add 2 to your champion's wounds characteristic. So my Stonehorn will now have 15 wounds in the next battle.
Okay. Alright, so that was the end of the first round. We played, we came, we saw, we played, we conquered. We generated our warbands. Yep. Now, how'd your warband generation go? Was it ideal?
Ideal for me.
Yeah.
No.
So you... So, Kyle we've been, joking about the Frost Lord on Stonehorn. Yes, the Frost Lord on Stonehorn is broken.
Yeah.
Point for point, it's broken, but
Yeah.
it's his job is extremely hard with this random thing. Just the fact that he has yet to gain a single unit followers, because starting next round we'll be playing one of 10 different scenarios, and a bunch of them involve objectives. There's one that is based around like heroes or monsters. That's Knife to the Heart.
I think so. Yes.
Yes, which, I mean, I think that's a 1 on our D10, so just pray for a 1, because that means that heroes and monsters are the only ones that can control objectives. But he's like a juggernaut, even more than he was. 15 wounds now?
15.
That's neat.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I can add 2 to my charges.
But free Wildwood, yay! So what do you guys think about the inclusion of the allegiance abilities in this campaign? Do you think it's going to be a good fit? I mean, when you remember...
I forgot I had random destruction completely.
Yeah.
And that really would have helped during that entire first fight.
So you have your Wildwood, you have your Deepwood Spell Lore. And
Yeah, I forgot my tree. This is my first time playing with my ancient.
Wildwood.
Yeah, and Wildwood. This has been interesting for me. So I would probably do. I couldn't have done much differently from where I deployed myself, but.
Yeah, you can see it was an interesting maneuver. It was the Skaven and orcs were kind of duking it out. Meanwhile, it was like a pincer move, and everybody had it out for my rock lobber.
It's because it was invisible.
No,
wait a minute. Hold on.
Kyle had my back. Well, didn't have my back. He had nothing to do with it. I brought the rock lobber specifically to deal with the Stonehorn at a distance, but they didn't want me to. So look what happened.
You won anyway?
Well, through circumstance, yes. So that was good. That was a fun battle. That was the first time we've all ever played together. So now what happens is, because we did the first battle round and we essentially seeded ourselves for round 2, two of us are going to play each other in a 1v1 and a 1v1, happening simultaneously. So we will be playing the same scenario and then getting the same rewards as we normally would. So there will be 2 people getting D3 glory points and 2 people getting 1. And then we will do another reseed through a Triumph and Treachery battle, which is a lot more intricate because only 2 people are like fighting each other at any given time, and people can intervene. And now, if you had a chance to take a look,
I'm excited for that one.
I don't know if you've had a chance to take a look at it, but it's pretty involved.
Scheming and backstabbing, so
All right.
I'm going to excel at it.
So you can look forward to round 2 in the form of 2 different bat reps. Just so you know the way it panned out, with myself coming in first place, Gina being the first one out. It's going to be Gina and I are going to be duking it out in round 2, and then Kyle and Peter are going to be going head-to-head in the next round as well. So those will come in 2 separate bat reps, and then we'll meet up again for round 3. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, leave them in the comment section below. You can email us in the description provided. I dare not speak the name that we have been privileged with.
You suck at typing, you know that, right?
But yes, as always, subscribe. It's here. Because we learned this in skirmish. I never put it here. Plus, you're like...
If you put it in the middle, it's going to cover you guys up.
Perfect.
Alright guys, well thank you guys so much for joining us for this Path to Glory campaign. It's going to be a heck of an adventure if that game was any indicator. And as always, until next time, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.